This coating is unique in the fact that you can wait 5 to 10 minutes before you level this off. Completely prepped and ready for coating. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back. Today on the channel, we are applying the Gloss Boss. This is a 3 to 5 year ceramic coating, but in this video, I'm gonna show you if you get a brand new car, do you actually need to do paint correction? Do you actually need to do any paint enhancement, or what are the steps needed to take a brand new car and apply a ceramic coating to that? So I'm gonna walk you through all that. I'm gonna show you some tips and tricks on the application that I think makes the Gloss Boss really unique. And then I'm going to show you how you can actually make any ceramic coating last forever. So all that and more coming up in this video. So there's a couple things that I like to make sure that I have done before I even get started. And I always create kind of a station of towels and stuff like that. The car has finally been washed, it's dry, and so I'm going to go into the prep step for the coating. So I also have lights over here, and then I have a big light over there, because lighting is the name of the game. You want to be able to see everything, and if you look in the reflection of the light, you can see that this paint is really nice. I also have two things going for me. There's metallic flake in it, and it's silver, so it's really hard to see any imperfections. So what you could do is you could go straight to a panel wipe. This one's fine. Anyone who tells you that you have to use their branded panel prep is lying to you. They just are. If I had my own panel prep, I would tell you to use the JIMBO's panel prep. But the truth is that you could use any panel prep. And even further truth is, this in this bottle is actually not this product. It's a Rust-Oleum wax and grease remover in this bottle. But I know Marty and Nick over at HyperClean, and this is a great panel prep spray. So you could go directly into panel prepping if you wanted to. What I like to do, though, I don't need to do any paint enhancement, paint correction on this, because I know that this car was wiped down originally with some sort of spray wax or spray sealant. What I'm actually going to do is take a really light pad, like a finishing pad, and I'm gonna take 3D1, and I'll show you exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna put a little bit on the pad, very little, plug it in, and I'm just gonna run around the whole car. Man, aren't the products pretty? I'm gonna run around the whole car, and I'll show you exactly how I'm gonna run around the car. And this has been a really, really effective way, in my opinion, to quickly prep the car. I don't have a lot of product. Again, I'm not doing any paint correction, so I'll go speed 4 or 5. And all I'm doing is trying to cover the surface of the car, not putting any pressure on it. I'm literally just trying to cover the surface of the car of where I'm going to be coating. And only a couple passes, okay? What I'm doing is I'm letting the abrasives, the few abrasives, or there's actually a lot of abrasives with 3D1, that's why I like it, but when you pair it with a finishing pad, you're not really doing any correction. You're doing kind of more of a jeweling, I guess you could call it, but more than anything, I'm utilizing the abrasives in the compound or the liquid to get off any wax or anything that may be on the surface, okay? And then you can wipe that residue off, and you will feel, even with those 2 passes, how much tackier the paint is. It's not as smooth as it was, which is the goal, okay? And so I'm gonna do that, put that there, see why I have my stack. And then now, I'm using this one panel as an example of what I'm gonna do for the entire rest of the car. So now this panel still looks good. If you're working on a black car, you want to look for any micro marring, which is why I pair it with a finishing pad, not like an Oreo pad or a compounding pad, because if this is really soft paint, this step is not to do any correction, enhancing, or damage. So I'm not interested in doing any damage to the paint. I'm just trying to get that wax off, okay? So not really doing any enhancement, or not trying to make it any better, any worse. I'm just trying to utilize those abrasives to help me prep the panel, prep the paint in a quick way, right? I should be able to polish out this whole entire car, or go around the whole entire car rather, with the polisher in literally 10 minutes, no more. You're not sitting on it, you're not doing anything. So now this panel is completely prepped and ready for coating. Before we continue on with this video, I wanna let you know about the Jimbo's Detailing line of products and how you can save 20% at jimbosdetailing.com by using the code YouTube. So head over to the link down below and you can save 20% on your entire order over at jimbosdetailing.com. And for those of you that have taken me up on that offer or other offers, I just want to say a continued thank you for the support. It means a ton, and I really enjoy seeing all your guys' orders come in. And then when you get the orders, how happy you are with the product. The little tiny bit maybe of spider webbing in there is actually going to get filled by the coating, so I'm not worried about that at all. I will keep that out. I have my Gloss Boss ready. So now I could go directly into coating it, okay? I'm gonna, again, use this panel as an example of how I like to do it. So a couple tips. The light is right there. I could see everything. So we're very bright in here, right? Overhead lights on. The more lights, the better. I like the scan grip lights or similar lights. You can choose the lights of your choice. I'm gonna take the Gloss Boss. One quick tip that you want to do when you're done with this bottle will do a couple cars. You want to dry and wipe the rim of the bottle because it will start to crystallize on there, okay? You don't need to prime the pad or anything. Take it on your applicator. And you're doing the wax on, wax off. You can box it in. If you want to do the box in method, you can do whatever method looks good to you, feels good to you. Doesn't matter if you go back and forth. Doesn't matter if you go up and down. The name of the game is coverage, okay? So it's on there. When it's on there, what it will look like is smeared soap. So you may get a little bit of rainbowing. With my coating, it's mainly rainbowing. You may get a little bit of sweating with other coatings. This coating is unique in the fact that you can wait 5 to 10 minutes before you level this off. So I don't know of any other coating on the market that could do that. A lot of other coatings are gonna give you 30 seconds or maybe a minute to finish that. This, 5 to 10 minutes. I think 5 to 7 minutes is the sweet spot. So what I like to do is I actually like to work 2 panels at a time. So I would prep. I did this whole panel just prepping just to show you how I'm gonna do the rest of the car. But what I would actually do is I would prep the whole entire car, which is what I'm gonna do after this. I'm just letting this set up and talk to show you that you could wait a long time, and it's very forgiving, which is why I think it makes it the best coating on the market by far. But I would prep the whole entire car with the polisher, wipe it down with the panel prep like I just did, and then I would work 2 panels at a time applying the coating. So I'm gonna work front to back, starting on fender, work my way all the way around the car, doing 2 panels at a time or the whole hood at a time, half the roof at a time. I probably do the roof and the rail at the same time since you're probably already gonna have to be up on the ladder. But definitely at least 2 panels. Apply, level, right? Now when you're leveling, I'll show you on this one, I know it's not been 5 minutes, but it will start to cure and bond right away. And the benefits of the Gloss Boss as well is that the particle size in the formula is very small, so it's filling the pores of the paint. As you apply it over, and the reason why you want to get adequate coverage and consistent coverage is you are filling all the pores of the paint. Okay, so we have that micro emulsion, macro emulsion, matrix system going on to where you are filling all the pores of the paint, and the stuff that you're seeing on the outside is just leftover residue. That's what we're wiping off, is the leftover that hasn't filled and bonded to the clear coat itself. So when it comes to leveling, which is what this is called, I like to fold my towel like that in 4s. And again, it's just about removing the residue, but this is why you want to have proper lighting. You can see the smear right there, kind of the rainbow. So you want to get rid of that. Okay, sometimes what you could do is use a wet towel, but most of the times with the Gloss Boss, I'd say 99.999% of the time, you're not going to need anything other than 1 or 2 dry towels. And as your towel gets saturated, you want to switch it out. Over the whole course of a whole entire car, you may go through 6 towels or so. And all you're wiping until those streaks that we saw are gone. Streaks are gone. And again, that's why we're using the light, right? So streaks are gone. That panel now is prepped and coated 100%. It's literally that simple. It's designed to be that simple. It's designed to not be overcomplicated. It's designed to be able to do it in direct sun. If you absolutely have to, I don't recommend. A shop environment, a garage environment is a lot more fun, enjoyable, but that is how you can prep, not do a paint correction, and still apply a ceramic coating and get phenomenal results. So now I get to go around the whole rest of the car. Again, couple dots on here, like so. Let me get my stool out for this one. Still have my light set up so you can see the condition of the paint before I do anything. The paint is perfect, okay? We can squabble over, is there little imperfections? Yes, but again, depends on your customer, depends on your eye and all that. So this is just to remove any wax or sealant that might be on the surface. Okay, and I'll repeat the process. I'll wipe this off, hit it with the panel spray, put on the coating. Okay, easy as that. All right, so what'd you think? As I mentioned in the video, you don't always need to do like this full paint correction. It really depends on the current condition of the car, really the color of the car, and the customer. In this case, this is my father-in-law's truck. I think the paint looked really perfect in my eyes, so did he. And based on his maintenance habits, which he likes to rub on it often, there was really no need to do a extensive paint correction on it. This is simply a wash, prep, and coat. And as you saw, the Gloss Boss, in my opinion, is the most forgiving coating out there on the market and the fastest. So if you're looking for a really fast, easy application, something where you can do a couple panels at a time, which is what I think is the real uniqueness of the Gloss Boss. I don't think that there's another ceramic coating on the market that gives you that uniqueness, that kind of give, but then also cures really hard and gives you the durability that the Gloss Boss does. And of course, use toughest shell, and this coating will literally last forever. So thanks for watching. Leave any comments you have in the comments below, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.